Okay, so The Mandalorian Season 2 just ended last Friday, and I will admit I'm kind of late to this bandwagon. I did not watch Mandalorian when it started streaming on Disney Plus because my parents didn't really get Disney Plus at first until I only got into like January, but I really just didn't want to. I didn't really watch the show. I just didn't want to put it on yet, and I was just more intrigued by another show on Disney Plus because it looked really bad. You probably know the show I'm talking about by now. But anyway, so this is just gonna be a review of me talking about The Mandalorian, and it's both season 1 and 2. First, I'm just gonna talk about my thing with Star Wars TV. Now, there's definitely a lot of Star Wars TV in the future, since Star Wars right now Disney is taking a break from Star Wars movies. There's one coming out in 2023. But right now, it looks like we're taking a break from Star Wars, and now we're gonna get more TV. So, my opinion on the TV shows. I have seen a little bit of the original Clone Wars, like the animated cartoon 2D one. I've seen the Clone Wars like movie that was basically a pilot. And since I didn't add it on my ranking of Star Wars movies when Rise of Skywalker came out, I just don't count that much. And also, it's really not the worst thing that ever happened to Star Wars. I just don't think it's that bad of a movie. It's just a pilot. It's just a pilot that was put into the movie that was just released in cinemas. And I've seen like a few episodes of Rebels. And I have seen some Lego Star Wars before, especially The Empire Strikes Out, which a lot of people know. And I have not seen this new show, Star Wars Resistance. I have not seen that show, but so I'm just gonna get down to The Mandalorian, which is the first live action Star Wars show. So I'm gonna just go over with season 1. Now I have to be honest, when I started watching season 1, I kind of thought I was not gonna like it. I thought it looked too much like a fan film. And that's actually what the series really is. It's very fan fiction like, because it's about a Mandalorian and it's got a baby Yoda, and I didn't really like the first episode. I was kind of intrigued that they got Werner Herzog, director of films such as Nosferatu the Vampire, one of my favorite horror films, and Fritz Collado. And he's literally in the first episode as like a Imperial loyalist to the Empire. I don't really know what the whole deal with the Empire is really. I will say with all of it actually does look like a very amazing looking show. It's because it takes a lot from Sergio Leone, Kira Kurosawa. That's all what it is. Samurai and Western. Part of Star Wars, which was kind of more part of what the first one is, but this Mandalorian goes more into it. And the second one I liked better just because I liked that we saw the Jawas from the first one, and actually I kind of enjoyed that one a bit. It was definitely good. I liked the third episode I thought it definitely good. It definitely made a big plot point for the show, and that's kind of where the show starts. I don't really like the next one, which was by Bryce Dallas Howard. I did not really care for. I know a lot of people said it was kind of like Magnificent Seven or the Seven Samurai a bit, but I just didn't really care for it that much. The fifth one I thought was actually pretty underrated. It definitely is one of my favorite ones, actually. I just like how Mando teaches this new bounty hunter, and I like how it all ends for some. I really do like how it ends. But yeah, fifth episode, the fifth chapter of the Gunslinger, not that bad. And then like the next one, I like the rescue, or no, that's the wrong one. The prisoner. That one was like, it was an alright prison break episode, and I liked it. It was definitely good, and there was not that much to it, but I did like how it ended. I like and I like the season finale two-parter. I think that's definitely one of my favorite ones. It brought back Taika Waititi's as the bounty droid, and which I'm kind of sad that we did not get to see that much of him. I kind of thought he would be more. I thought, the idea of Taika Waititi being in Star Wars would be funny, and I guess he's not directing this new movie. I don't know what's going on with him in Star Wars, but I kind of enjoyed his character, and and they introduced the character Moff Gideon, who, okay, I have to be honest, I think he's an interesting character, but a bit of him just I don't care for. I'm sorry, I really just don't care for this character that much. He's just not an interesting villain. I actually think Werner Herzog's character is better. I like how he brings up why the Empire should continue. It's because the Empire has a sort of order, and their order is falling in the galaxy. That's kind of what I liked about it. That's why I wish maybe if Moff Gideon should have been more like Herzog's character a bit. But I actually do like this ending. I like the character by Cara Dune, and Carl Weathers I definitely like on this show. This is a good season finale. All around, season 1 I kind of like, but then we get season 2, and so all around I think of season 2 is basically, it does what season 2 basically does. It introduces more characters, which we're about to get into. So now I have to say right off the bat for season 2, I don't like the first 2 episodes. The Marshal and the Passenger, I just don't really like. The Marshal, just because it's just so slow and long, I thought. And the only thing I got out of it was just that Boba Fett was alive, which I thought was cool. And I liked that they were with the Tusken Raiders, but I just don't like this episode. I didn't really care for it at all. The Passenger, at least it was short, but just anyway, it was just stupid. And Baby Yoda eating the eggs, it was fine. I mean, it was good. I don't care for the joke. He just ate. I know he was killing off a sentient life. But anyways, episode 2 was kind of when I thought this season's gonna suck. But then episode 3 came around, and I actually thought it was actually pretty good. I like this one, where it goes into more of, because in this episode, Mando is looking for more of his kind, more Mandalorians, because they got killed off in the first season, and I like that, and I like that bit, and it was definitely a fun episode. And then I like the next one. Where Carl Weathers and Cara Dune's characters, they come back and they actually find out Moff Gideon's alive from season 1. It was definitely had fun, but it felt a little bit too similar to the last episode. And then the next episode, Ahsoka Tano they brought in, who I haven't really again, I haven't seen Clone Wars, the show, and I'm familiar with the character, but not that much. I just know how popular she is. And seeing her in this episode was fun enough. It was enough to kind of be fun. I like seeing Michael Biehn who was Kyle Reese in the Terminator films. It was interesting to see him as the villain, even though I would have loved if he was a protagonist. That's just how I see him more as, and it would have been fun if he was more a part of if he was more about the rebellion, if he if he was partners with Carl Weathers. I wish I got more out of him, but seeing Ahsoka back, I thought it was fun, but I didn't really think they needed to give Baby Yoda a name, Grogu. I just didn't really think that was very necessary. All around, this episode was good, but now but the thing is, you're seeing a connection now. That every episode is where they ask Mando to do something and they'll give him information to go somewhere else, and that's just what that's what these episodes are now to feel like they're turning into. The next one, with Boba Fett, I actually think it might be my favorite episode. Chapter 14 actually might be my favorite one. Just because how we see Boba Fett return and that we see how Mando and at the end how they're gonna work together now, because and that's what I like about it. But the problem is we don't get enough of it. Now again, I like chapter 15 where they bring back the other character from the prisoner episode. I actually like this one. It has a how it starts and how it ends, and I like how Boba Fett uses his I forgot the bomb thing that he had in Slave that Slave One has that he used on Attack of the Clones. I like that bit. That was pretty cool. And but I wish it was more Boba Fett was helping Mando more. But I guess it was still a very good episode. The rescue, I kind of liked. I did like it. It was where we see all the characters from this season teaming up, and they find Moff Gideon, save Yoda, and Luke Skywalker comes. I have to say, all right. So I liked seeing him back, I guess, but it just felt weird a bit. And then R2D2 shows up. I found that a bit weird. But I mean, it was nice seeing him, I guess. I really just I thought it was I thought it was a good payoff, but so yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on Mandalorian. And so again, like the stuff I like the look of it. I love the acting, I love all the direction. I love Baby Yoda. I think he is really cute. But yeah, that's all I really got. As you can tell, I'm just not really crazy about the show as everyone else is. And I'm sorry that that's what I think of Mandalorian. I'm just sorry. I really just don't think it's just really not my. I guess it's just not my cup of tea that much, but it's still entertaining. I still think it's entertaining. I like I like how it feels more of Star Wars. With the new movies, I will say this. I think it does add more than what the sequel trilogy did. I just feel like I'm getting more. I think the fan service is better, but I mean it's good. I like the show as a whole, but I'm just not too crazy about it. And I'm definitely excited to see what happens in episode 3, and if they go to Coruscant or something. But I'm sorry. That's just all I got, and that's just all I have to say about this show. It's fine. I think it's an alright show. But, so yeah, that's just my review of The Mandalorian. And I'm definitely excited for the upcoming Star Wars Marvel show. I'm definitely excited for, Obi-Wan. I'm really, really just excited to see how that one is. Like, that one definitely is gonna be it feels like it's gonna be like a sequel to the prequels. That's what I'm excited for, and so yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts on Mandalorian. I'm sorry that I'm just not the biggest fan of this show. So yeah, all I can say, well, Merry Christmas everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.